Welcome back. Right now we are under a weather impact alert, and I want to get to some breaking weather news because we have just had a severe thunderstorm warning go into place for Spokane Valley, as well as Cheney, as some severe isolated thunderstorms are moving through the region as we speak. And we've been hearing the loud thunder rumble over our studios here on Spokane South Hill. Within this storm, we are seeing pea-sized hail being reported. If you see any of that hail, send a message our way. And we're also seeing frequent lightning also within some of these isolated severe thunderstorm cells. Spokane area, not the only ones experiencing this. We have been seeing just frequent lightning filling up through Northeast Washington as well as the North Idaho Panhandle. So that is most impactful. We could be seeing some light rain here go along with these isolated severe storms, but unfortunately, the main threat with this frequent lightning is that new fires could start. And even if we do see a little bit of rain, it's not enough to dampen the impact that new wildfires could start under these conditions. So red flag warnings, the marginal threat of isolated thunderstorms still remaining for us this morning for all of these areas that are shaded in this dark green color. And we are unfortunately seeing this come into place. Red flag warnings are in place for much of the Okanagan Valley, eastern Washington, as well as the North Idaho Panhandle because of the threat of these new fires starting and spreading rapidly. So we're waking up to this critical fire weather danger. That's why we are under this weather impact alert. It is for these isolated severe thunderstorms that are moving through the region right now, and also the heavy smoke that we are waking up to. The smoke even more intense than what we were seeing yesterday. Timing though of our future tracker, these isolated severe thunderstorms through mid-morning are expected to quickly track further north. They are moving at a speed of near 50 miles per hour. So even though we're seeing those isolated severe storms right now in Spokane, they will quickly shift up toward the north into Canada by this afternoon, and we will even see the chances of storms popping up over in western Montana. But otherwise, hot and dry conditions are expected as we move forward. The bigger thing, though, that we also continue to talk about this morning has to do with some of the worsened air quality that we are waking up to. Again, even more intense than what we were seeing yesterday. We are seeing the very unhealthy air quality category even expanding to include parts of Spokane, the Valley, and now Post Falls. Unhealthy air quality for these areas that are shaded in red because of new fires that have started under these weather conditions that we have seen. So unfortunately, we have seen new fires spark in through parts of southern Washington as well as Oregon. Our winds have shifted compared to what we saw yesterday. Yesterday's setup, we saw new fires in North Idaho, winds from the north that funneled some smoke in. We were hoping that the wind shift from the south would really start to move some of that wildfire smoke out of our region, but because we've seen new fires start down towards southern Washington and Oregon, look at what is going to happen as we move forward. More even intense and thick smoke is going to fill in across eastern Washington and North Idaho for tonight and into early tomorrow. So air quality alert in place up toward Boundary County. I would not be surprised if more of these go into place by our local agencies. Highs this afternoon, upper 80s for Coeur d'Alene, low 90s for Spokane. But what you need to be prepared for is definitely these severe isolated thunderstorms that are currently moving through. I want to show you a look at our 7-day planning forecast because highs are going to continue in the 90s, and we will actually continue to see some mostly dry weather conditions. Moving forward, though, what you need to know if you are headed out definitely has to do with some of these isolated thunderstorms that are continuing. So actually, I'm going to adjust some of my graphics here so we can take a look right now at how things are moving through, because yes, it is definitely some of the most impactful that we are seeing. Continuing to hear the thunder rumble on top of our station right now. Zooming in so that you can really see this system track. It's quick moving, but it is about to head on top of I-90 in downtown Spokane as well as the Spokane Valley, as we're going to watch for this to really fire up even more frequent lightning, the thunder, and those gusty outflow winds. We're even seeing things like pea-sized hail, while parts of Davenport have even reported seeing hail bigger than pea-sized, near quarter hail reported out toward areas like Creston. So be aware of this, allow for extra time, limit your time outdoors for the day today with the reduced air quality. We'll continue tracking it all here for you on KREM 2. Really, what you need to also have is access to this live local radar, which you can download and stream 24/7 for free on the KREM 2 app on your TV or your phone.